Hello Group 2, this is the correction for your second midterm quiz in phonetics. So in task 1 you are supposed to identify the type of the tone used in each tone unit, and I gave you 4 tone units, and then you say in which context it occurred. It means you say why you have used that tone. We start with the first statement. It says, switch on the light please. We notice that the curved line goes from a very low level to a mid-level, so we call this tone a low-rise tone, and we have used that tone because this statement is a polite request. Maybe it resembles an order because we have switch on, but if it was an order, you will find the curved line going from a mid-level and going down to a very low level. So this is not an order, but it is a polite request. We go to the second statement. It says, what did she say? So here we notice that the curved line is on the word WH word what, and it goes from a mid to a very high level. So this tone is called a high rise tone. And why? Because it is a strong WH question. We move to the next statement, which is, he is the British ambassador. He's the British ambassador. So here we notice that the tone goes from a very high level to a very low level in the word British. So this tone is called high fall tone, and it is a statement where we show special emphasis. We go to the last statement, which is, did you tell him? Here the tone goes from a mid to a very low level, and this is called a low fall tone. And this statement, we notice that it is not an ordinary yes-no question, but a strong yes-no question. If it was an ordinary, it goes from a mid to a very high, but this time it is from a mid to a very low. That's why it is a strong yes-no question. We move to the second task, where you were asked to mark the stress tone and to mark the stress marks and tone marks. So here in the first statement, which is, have you passed your exam? So the tonic syllable is the second syllable of exam. It's exam. So you underline it and you put the tone mark. You also put the tone mark for passed. We move to the graphic representation. So you draw an arrow from a mid to a very high level for exam because it is a yes-no, ordinary yes-no question. Now we start from the beginning. So you draw a dot for a low dot for have, another low dot for you, a long dash for past, a high dash, and then a dot for your, and another dot for it, from the word exam. So we move to the components. Under the tonic syllable or the arrow, we write TS, which is the tonic syllable. We move to the very beginning. We have the unstressed syllable are called the pre-head or PH. The first stressed syllable is called the head. If you have syllables between the head and the TS, they are called the body. Please don't forget to close your tone unit with the 2 bars. We move to the second statement, which is, they've got it, he told us. So here it's a statement which is a reported direct speech. So what is important is this statement, they've got it. The extra information or the additional information are, he told us. So we look for the tonic syllable, which is got, the last lexical word in this statement, which is got. So you underline it, and because it's a simple statement, so it will have a low fall tone, so you put this tone mark, and you put a tone mark for told below the line because it is after the tonic syllable, so it is below the line because it is said at a low level. We move to the graphic representation. So we draw an arrow from a mid to a very low level for got, And then we start from the beginning. We have they've. They've will have a dot, a low dot. And then we move to it. It will have a low dot because it follows the falling tone. Another dot for he, which is a low dot. A long dash for told, low dash. And another low dot for us. So what comes after the tonic syllable is called tail. At the very beginning, unstressed syllables, they are called the pre-head. In this tone unit, we don't have a head and we don't have a body. Please, I repeat, don't forget to close the tone unit with the 2 bars. We move to the third exercise and the last one, where you have been given some words to transcribe in a careful manner and casual manner. And you name the process. So the first word is bags. Bags. Here we have the S of the plural. It changes to the Z sound. So the careful and the casual transcription is the same, and we call this process progressive assimilation. The explanation is the final S of the plural form changes to Z because of the previous voiced consonant G. The next word is exactly. Exactly. This is the careful form, and the casual transcription is exactly. So you notice that we have omitted the T from the consonant cluster K, T, L, and this process is called consonant elision. The explanation is the elision of the consonant T from the consonant cluster K, T, L, and it is a consonant elision within word. The next phrase is won't you, won't you. This is the careful transcription, whereas the casual transcription is won't you, won't you. We notice that the sound or the consonant T plus U are fused together and they give us the sound ch. What we call this process, it is called palatalization, and it is the third type of assimilation. The explanation is the last consonant T in the first word fused with the first consonant U in the second word and became ch. The next phrase is one bird, one bird. This is the careful transcription. The casual transcription is one bird, one bird. You notice that the n becomes m. Why? Because of the following consonant, which is b. So this process is called regressive assimilation, and the explanation is the consonant n changes to consonant m because of the following consonant b. The last word is mystery, mystery, and the casual transcription is mystery. So you notice that we have omitted the schwa, and this process is called vowel elision. The explanation is the elision of the schwa in the medial post-tonic syllable. Thank you.